Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Wizard of Legend. Last run ended in subpar circumstances. I thought we had a good run, played badly. Shift, awe, rule. Jaw rule. What is awe? We'll find out, I suppose. Increases critical chance. Okay, so we have crit robes. I'll tell you what, I'll give you the dream run. I'll give you the crit robes vampire glasses run, because I'm already using it, you know? I'm already using the vampire's glasses, that is. So, for Arcana, we're going to continue randoming, mostly because I find it fun. 27, 24, 33, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's 20 to get down to here, and then 1, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna hit random again. 34! Okay, so that's basically 4. Air spinner. Kind of a cool one. 48. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait a minute. No, that's fine. Okay, so 10 takes us to 50. So we're going to subtract 2 from the final one. It's 50. 49. That's 48. 20. I'm starting to think that this system is very stupid. You know what? Let's do 20 from the bottom this time. Because we're always getting fire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Mag sphere. And our signature. 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Signature frost fan, huh? Doesn't Mag Sphere, like, block all projectiles? I don't know about that one. Seems defensive. I mean, it is defensive, which is fine. So I think we're starting, my personal opinion, a little off balance. Yeah, okay. A little off balance in terms of like my own understanding of how the Arcana work. Obviously, we're going to be heavily invested in getting some Arcana early that, if possible, are either upgraded or I have some familiarity with. The fact that we already have a built-in healing synergy is really good. In fact, it's so good that I would go ahead and say that if I didn't win this run, I'd probably be fairly disappointed in myself, and you might join me there in being disappointed as well. Like, we got hit there, and we are now at more HP than we were when we first came down. And this is just our default build, you know. We got plenty of time to buy other relics, obviously. Mag Sphere is just like, that's the one Arcana I don't know what to do with right now. Searing Chain. Rush forward while unleashing a fury of wind slashes. Imagine any kind of Arcana that has a lot of strikes is going to be synergistic with our current build. More strikes equals more crit chance. Equals we're happier, I think. Why can I not use this properly? Okay, he attacks fast. Be careful. There you go. That's the ticket. It ended not as badly as it started. That's the nicest thing I can say about that. Okay. So again, I really do feel like it's not a cheesy build, you know, it's a synergy that's built into the game for a reason, I assume, but this definitely gives us more of a built-in advantage than any, like, robe and a relic combo we've ever seen. Or at least that's the idea. I sincerely am like, it feels like half the time I use my E, I'm botching the combo somehow. I guess if it doesn't hit anything, maybe it just doesn't fire, but you pay the cooldown cost regardless. Goodbye, my friend. Well, I don't know. There's that theory out the window. Now I could just buy another Arcana on this floor, but I always feel like buying that first extra Arcana is really useful. Buying the ones immediately after that is not worth nearly as much. Because you usually are going to get one from your first boss. Oh my lord. You might always get one from, not the boss, I mean, you know what I mean by boss, I'm assuming. Thesis on defense is super good to get early, right? Yeah, every time we get hit, it adds a little bonus armor. Well, every 200 damage we take adds a point of bonus armor. But we're so early in the game that I would expect... Thank you. I would expect to take 200 damage at least a few times over the course of the game. We might take 200 damage 200 times over the course of the game. That's 40,000 damage, I think. You know, I'm doing the basic arithmetic in my head, which is always dangerous when you're on video. Your shame is preserved for all eternity. Not just preserved, but monetized as well. But I think I'm right in that one. So we're going to go down and to the right. We have one more shop. There are cursed items I would like, but I'm going to be wary about them, you know? Like right now, that's the dream team. Ooh, you want to take an Arcana and then... Just take Mag Sphere. Take Mag Sphere. Let's go! We got Messy Prescription. Increases healing received from all sources. That seems very good. Now we'll try to buy a cheap Arcana. There's no Arcana available that are cheap. But, okay, I'm still going to look for it. You know, I think we're actually good to go. And we'll start the next floor hopefully being able to buy some kind of offensive upgraded Arcana. I don't necessarily think Mag Sphere is bad. I just think I don't want to say it's bad, but I believe it in my head, so I'm trying to be diplomatic. So I got a new way of initiating on these enemies. Now, it did say healing increased from all sources. So I'm assuming all sources would include Vampire's eyeglasses, because, you know, it's a source. If so, it seems very solid for us. Anyway, new style of initiation. What do? Freeze the enemies with Q, get over there with E, and go to town. E is like, it's gonna kill most basic enemies right out the gate. I always forget that you're standing right there. You darn jerk. I immediately deviated from my previous plan. It worked though. We're on 492 HP. You know the deal. You freeze them. Whoop! You freeze them. And then you eat them. And if they don't get killed, try to knock them into the drink. Works for me. Works for E. I think we can take a pinata. I still think we can take this pinata. That's not going to do it. Okay, try it again. You know, we might need one more Arcana or an upgraded basic, but I think if we gave it... Oh, you're still alive. I think if we gave it enough trial and error, we might be able to swing it anyway. I got a great feeling about this one so far. Of course you would. You know how the video ends. What are you talking about? That doesn't even make any sense. It's the ultimate straw man argument for me, but I was like, this will be clever, and now my head's all twisted up like it's primer or something. We might be able to use our signature on the llama. We may also not have to use our signature on the llama. I'm so upset with myself. Yo, give me some shops. I see the Arcana. You want my impression of 2008 darling of the indie rock scene? Clap your hands, say yeah. Oh, give me some shops, give me some shops, give me some shops, gimme, 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 gimme. Shall I say it again? What was our red shop? Did we go? That's llama, of course. And was that a reference to Give Me Some Salt? By Clap Your Hands, Say Yeah? Yes, it was. How did you know? I didn't, baby. You just told me. So I'm going to Relic Shop first, because I don't necessarily like the Arcana that I see down there. I don't remember. I don't remember. I don't remember. Evade, I think. I think I'm going to fight the boss. See where we stand, and then go from there. You have to remember, fighting, or buying an Arcana, in all likelihood... Wow. This is going very poorly. Or is it? Buying an Arcana in all likelihood also means... I'm so mad. Being able to get that freaking llama, dude. And that changes everything. I think I'm interrupting my own E-use. Which, if this was intervention, would be a good thing, but because it's a video game, it means I need an intervention. Pull in enemies with a series of water balls before blasting them away with a massive deluge. Don't send me into the portal, please. Thank you. An Arcana. Binary Splashdown? Throw out a burst of water that draws in foes before blasting into the sky and splashing down. Alright, that seems sick. I have no idea what to do with it whatsoever. Reduces all cooldowns. Sure, I'll remember. The pendulum reduces all cooldowns. You just gotta put it to the beat. The pendulum reduces all cooldowns. The pendulum, the pendulum, the pendulum, the pendulum, the pendulum reduces all cooldowns. I will never forget about it now. We have more Aqua Arcana than I've ever seen in my entire life. We're fighting the ice boss. It's a bad fit, but you gotta fight her eventually, so... Big problem right now is I have no idea what our optimal combo looks like. So we're going pretty freaking slowly so far. I've interrupted my own signature. Again, pretty classic NL move. Very slow going. Oh, hello. Didn't see you there. More damage Arcana, please. That is not a damage Arcana. That is a water prison. Fire off a prison of water that envelops the first enemy it strikes. I think there's probably a good case to use that, especially because it's upgraded. And it's lockdown, which we don't really have much of. We got stuns, but we don't have a ton of, like, keep an enemy in place. So yeah, the real weakness of this run right now is that I don't know how to use these Arcana effectively, but that's something you can learn. Well, that went wrong very, very quickly. Oh, good. It's another Aqua Arcana. So I'm not going to take this one. Can we not? Or something like that. I'm not going to take this one. The reason I'm avoiding it is I know you're thinking, my dude, you have so many water synergies, or so many water Arcana. Why wouldn't you just commit? You know, put down the Aqua damage up ward, and then live your life as a Aqua Lord for the rest of your life. Well, I don't think the Aqua Arcana are honestly that good. So I feel like I'm kind of, you know, setting myself up for failure if I go with that. But I could be incorrect. This is a very smart and good move. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. It's insane that our HP is still good after all we've done here. We need to swap some of this stuff out for better Arcana. Now, Rebounding Icicles I actually like a lot. Or at least I did, you know, when I was first playing the game. So we'll see. Yeah, it sends them... Okay, now we got a combo. Because R sends them out and then brings them back, right? So let's try this on for size. You send them out, bring them back, and then you hit them with literally anything else. Don't forget. That was pretty good. You're getting there. We put our boss in a glass case of emotion here. So I'm not necessarily, like, loving what this run looks like right now, but it seems like it's doing okay. Surefire Rocket for free? It's incredible. You know my preference when it comes to Arcana. It's like I want fireballs and lightning bolts. I want to press Q and it make a circle around me, and, you know, every enemy dies very easily inside of that. That's pretty much like my platonic ideal for how to get Arcana in this game. So what I'm hopeful for is that this is going to be like a good learning lesson for me to realize that not every single run needs to / even can be like that. But we're a little overboard on the Aqua Arcana so far. I feel like a blue player in Magic the Gathering, aka a nerd. I played blue, I can laugh about it, okay? So the scissors were cheap last. Oh, wait. Get down, racist. Sing this song. Doo-da, doo-da. Look up Albert's formula on the wiki. It might have to do with crits. I didn't actually think that would help. I didn't think that would cross the gap. Look, you can basically do as much damage to me as you'd like. I'll only come back stronger. So we've added another relic, a chance to shock foes. Take something from me. You took Water Prison. I'm okay to see that go. There's 2 Water Prisons in here. I'm very upset. Hey, Water Prison. We traded our upgraded Water Prison for an upgraded Water Prison. Maybe you heard of it? Can't be too mad. We walked into the casino with $100 in our pocket, left with a brand new $100 bill. Isn't that casino's name? Albert Einstein. Very nice of you guys to sit here while I absolutely eviscerate your friends. We healed like 14 off of that. You're supposed to be sent back, okay? You're supposed to go out, come back, then I hit you with the E, and I go ya 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 ee ya 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 ee, and YouTube goes, Dad, stop doing the yeet meme. It died 10 years ago, and I say, so did my shame. I think we might have just healed for like 10,000 HP right there. Okay, 237 gold. We have a half stack of relics. Wouldn't even get you full of the old In-N-Out burger. So we're going to take ourselves back here. I want to try Albert's formula. Receive signature charge when healed. See? And we're going to heal so much off of the, well, off of the everything. Every time we crit, we're going to heal. That's going to build signature charge at an alarming pace until their cells simply cannot hold all their insides in, and that's when they'll explode. You watched the last episode and you said NL's really lost his touch. I don't think so. I never had the touch. Hopefully it counts healing from all sources. So we, just did terribly on this room. We're making a pretty big mistake, and the big mistake is very easy. You have a water prison. Actually use it. I love it. It doesn't seem like we're building charge as fast as I thought we would. I really thought we would be like, hit Q, get 6 crits off the Q, hit Q again, get 5 crits off the Q, you know. Thought it would never end. Glover? The feather allows you to go over pits. We shouldn't need to buy heals. We're kind of on easy mode because of our robe and relic combination. I don't really want to waste the space with something that skill should be able to compensate for, but that's a pretty common bout of hubris that could quite easily lead to despair. That seemed pretty well. That's not how you conjugate that word. That seems pretty good. It was a hypercorrection. I did walk in the poison, and you know what? I'll probably do it again. Don't give me too much credit. I think I literally just did it again. So, like, in terms of our play, we're playing at, like, a 5 out of 10 level right now. But because of, like, the relics that we started with, and this built-in synergy there, like, it's a 5 out of 10 has never looked this good. Help me not take damage. And help me remember the lyrics to that Nine Inch Nails song that says, help me get a What do you do? Regenerate health while at critically low health, but max health is reduced. Remember, every time we get health, we get signature, so I don't necessarily think this is a terrible decision. It also prevents us from buying a heal, which might be for the best. Well, it prevents us from sensibly being able to buy a heal, at least. Will this be yet another run in which my desire to take cursed items to please the masses will lead to my despair? Wouldn't be the first time. See, this is the way you handle that. There's a much, much better approach. Open with some right clicks on annoying enemies. It'll get the job done. You do the same thing here. Wait for E. Use it again. Didn't heal as much as I'd like, but... Okay, right click. There you go. You only got 1 to deal with now. That's easy money. $300 gold. Sitting there in our pocket. Upgraded basic, non-negotiable. Freeze him. Freeze him. Just body him for a bit. Oh, that's perfect. 26 hit combo. Look, not trying to make you feel bad. We did have a 99 hit combo recently. So you got a little ways to go if you're trying to impress me. How are you in a prison and hurting me simultaneously? That's me watching Netflix classic original Orange is the New Black. How are you in a prison? Still hurting me emotionally. Following up a basic arcana with another arcana increases its critical hit chance. Okay. Don't mind if I do, I suppose. Now this guy can be a real jerk. But if we get past him, we should have a lot of elemental advantages. Great name for a Cure album when it comes to this next area up here. So your boy is a genius, and he's doing a very sensible act right now to clear all the trees on the room. What have I done? Still, just getting those trees out of the way is worth something. Try me, nerd. One more. One more. A little bit of button mashing, but it worked pretty well. That's gonna hurt. Twice. You're in a water prison and you're frozen. I'm sorry. You should not be able to hit me. That was really, really good. Whirling Tornado. I like this a lot. I am going to use it instead of the water prison. Don't hate me. I know what this one does. That's the thing, okay? We'll hold water prison. It's great for an initiation, knocking some enemies out. But now we can send them out, bring them back, hit them with E, right-click and send them away. Let's try this theory. Okay, botched it instantly. What is wrong with you? What a terrible move on your part. We can still freeze enemies, which, as far as I'm concerned, is as good of a water prison as any. It's the original water prison. Actually, I was like forgetting what any of our abilities did for a second there. I was like, how do I reach these guys? Well, that's one way to do it. Accidentally knock yourself into the drink. Once I get you in stun lock, you're done. There's nothing you can do. Acceptable start, I would say. There you go. Get in there. You see a window, you owe it to yourself to take that window. If you only had one shot, etc., etc., would you, etc., etc., would you let it slip away? That was totally fine. We actually got way too much HP. Alright. So we're definitely in that kind of territory right now where if this run doesn't make it to the final boss, you have a deserved reason to be mad. But I think, you know, things are looking pretty strong for right now. Now, I've already taken one of your items, and I think it served me well. I can't deny that. But, you know, I've heard that the more of those you take, you know, you're stacking up negatives, you never know what the consequences of those actions could be in the long term. Hello! It's really nice to make a mistake and then, like, instantly suffer almost no consequences for that mistake. It's not just robes plus eyeglasses, it's also, like, whenever you heal, heal more. But it's insanely great. Dude, I'm just getting blasted by these guys. Any enemy that requires a little bit of finesse, still way above my pay grade, unfortunately. But we haven't had to buy any... I mean, Raspberry Cookie Box is like a little too late, but we haven't had to buy any HP, I think, over the course of this entire game. Hello. Dude, the Slimes at this point might as well just be auto heals. These guys aren't much better. They do sometimes sneak in a little. 259. We can get there. I do like the Arcana. Well, that'll do. I do like the Arcana that do things without you actually having to pay attention. The instant win condition increases air damage. That seems completely acceptable. I should have known. I was thinking pinwheel. In some way, this has to relate to critical hits. Like, you'd have to be critically insane to use a pinwheel as an adult. Or at a fair of some kind, I suppose. But we do, a lot of wind damage. Gotta remember, enemies get close, right-click them. That's our defense. I dispute this. My opinion personally is that I got out of the way. We lost a little. Not too much. Okay. Fire Jerk has gotta go. The absolute worst. Okay. Analytical monocle, sorry, is the best thing there. I think this tends to be a boss we do okay against. So far, definitely putting that into question. Stop. So I'm realizing it tends to be easier to hurt enemies when you attack them. I know it's a bold concept. Not Bow Concept. That's the furniture company that Mads Mikkelsen works for. There we go. Certainly could have been a lot better. Analytical module, more crits, more heals, more sustain against the final boss. A much greater chance of success. So that's my, like, golden goose right here. Please. Botch that one. We're on 3-2, right? 3-2. Yeah, so things are about to get extremely real. And I gotta say, I say it like every time we get to this point, but genuinely feel like this is one of the better chances we've ever had. I mean, we haven't made it to the final boss enough to be jaded. So every time I make it to the final boss, it's still like a golden gift in my eyes, where I'm like, anything can happen. Hey! Almost got hit there. When we get in a groove, the damage this run can output is really impressive. And I actually think against a single enemy, it's a lot better. The signature notwithstanding. Nah, I don't really want to pay extra for circuit line. We could just leave. If we don't leave, what are we looking for? I mean, we can't really do much with 48 gold. I think we go. We're unlikely to find anything else there that was really going to impact us. Plus, we're full of relics, so. Could have maybe gotten enough money to upgrade our circuit dash, but juice ain't worth the squeeze on that one, in my opinion. So definitely don't squander this part. Getting it once is not squandering. Okay, that was a little bit of a squander. There's gonna be an ult. Well, we're insanely lucky, and we're gonna be at full HP for our final boss fight. Nah. Nah. Nah, I say. Okay, okay. It's final boss time. Phase 1 is real simple. Just don't screw it up. Dodge the attacks. Whenever they summon orbs, use icicles. You know what? You heard what I said. You summon orbs, I use icicles. There's so many fights where that's just how it happens. Give it a sec. Yeah, don't walk into that one. That's a bit of a classic Northernlion mistake there. We healed up a little. Maybe stop just standing in there. Ooh. We're actually not in a terrible spot. Just don't be so greedy. The greed is out of control. Okay, so now you know what's up. You wait for the moment. Wait for the years. Wait for the laughter. Wait for the tears. It's an ults. You're waiting for the ults. Nothing wrong with that. You know you're gonna get hit there. You! Okay, there's something wrong with that, but you know what? We did a little damage, didn't take any ourselves. Or, well, we healed up from the damage we did take. Now you go back to the middle. That's where we get started. We're back to full HP. This is the worst. You know what? At least I hit you a little. Just be cool. There's no reason to rush this one. Oh my god. I'm so mad. I had it locked down. You go back, you want to figure out where that one went wrong? I got hit by one of the friggin' orbs in the middle of my combo that would have killed her. It's my fault. Should have dodged, but dude, we're like... It feels now like I'm artificially extending how long it takes to beat this game. I swear to you, no one would like to get that win more than me. We're there. We just have to keep pressing on the door. Oh, for now, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. It helps it a great deal. Thanks for all your support on the series so far. I appreciate it. Your constructive criticism. I'll see you next time.